Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings. And we already got the first comment of the day, Concha. We do High Vibe Mornings every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, mainly on YouTube, but I also get it on Facebook and Instagram as well. But this is the one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy in your personal life right now so that you're enjoying life, how to take that next step in your personal life so that you're expanding, growing, achieving more, and then how do you build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there? Because what's the point of going on vacation if the 3 months beforehand you're miserable? So, hi, I'm your host, Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel medium and a law of attraction expert. The show is Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And announcements, if you guys would like a personal reading, I'm available for personal readings right now. The link for that I'm dropping in the chat. If you're on Instagram, it's in the bio. Facebook, it is in the description. Oh, we got Lake's View. What is up, darling? So if you're coming live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, just drop me a comment. Let me know. It's way more fun for me the more engaged you guys are. And I appreciate every single comment you guys leave. So without further ado, I always start the show with a general message from Spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you can always come back and hear a good message to help you move forward in life at the beginning of the show. Then after that, I'd have the free mini reads for 30 minutes. So let's just get this show going, guys. Spirit, what do you got for everyone? You need to let go of the past. It's more about being willing to feel the sadness and the disappointment that it didn't work out the way you thought it should have, the way you thought it could have, the way you hoped it would have. It's in the processing, and that just means being willing to sink into your body and go, oh, I do feel sad about this. I do feel sad about that. I ultimately do feel disappointed that it didn't work out, that it didn't happen. I hate that I have to move forward without them. I hate that it didn't work out. If you guys would just give yourself 17, 19 seconds to tap into that emotion and to just release it, your whole world will change. You'll drop the weight, you'll get the crystal clear thinking that you're manifesting, you'll get your next step. If you're feeling that little bit of I know that bad thing's going on over there, but look how happy I am. That is the biggest sign and the biggest clue that you're just not allowing yourself to tap into the sad and disappointed emotion. And it's not about breaking up with anyone or 100% ending anything. Some of you may end up doing that, but it's more about releasing that suppressed emotion so that you don't live a little disconnected, a little seeking enjoyment elsewhere. Because what happens when you admit the sadness and the disappointed, then you're at this like neutral emotional state where you can then observe it as if you were third person point of view, and you can either line up with it, you know what, I am going to do this life with him, or you know what, it is really sad, and who he is today, I don't see how I can make it work. This goes for all situations, whether it be work, love. Processing and feeling those emotions will just help you get neutral on that topic so that it's not affecting your point of vibration elsewhere in your life. And they're asking, do you guys understand? Ooh. Good morning, beautiful people. I asked Spirit for a mic drop today, so yeah. Oh, yeah, sounds a lot like the message Spirit gave me yesterday. Sometimes, the messages do repeat kind of until you hit the next level, you know? I get repeated message from my personal life until I either take the action or do it, or things just shift and change. So it's affecting my life in other areas. Answer my question on something recent. Oh, good. Man, gosh, what's going on in your life, man? So man, one of my friends really liked your ring. Um, so she asked me if she could borrow it, and she let me borrow this fluorite one in the meantime. I told her, I was like, I don't know about this. She's like, here, I'll give you a ring in exchange. Um, she was going to like a big conference with a lot of people, and she felt the love of that tool light ring. She's like, oh, I need its protection. So your ring is quite popular here in Chattanooga. Okay, so it sounds like it's affecting life in my other areas. Spirit, what more do you got on that? Well, yes and no, no, but kinda. It's not like it's creating detriment in other areas of your life, but it's more about the lack of the open bandwidth to be thinking about the other areas of your life. You don't need what he's providing as much as you think you do. And at the same time, it's also okay if you wait until you get at least one more roommate signed up, or at least, we think you'll feel more confident, Concha, when you have one more roommate signed up. They're kind of asking, do you understand? And guys, until I see her question comment on that, I'm just gonna expand. Like, when you're trying to like make a relationship work with someone where it's just not working, you have a pie of your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body. And I think I did a YouTube video on this. I don't know what I titled it. But if you're thinking about this person and putting energy and effort to try to make it work with them, the other areas of your life now only have that much of your focus. So that's kind of what they're talking about. Um, I'm glad the tulip is getting love. Yeah, it is. I told her, I was like, first she's like, I'll buy it from you. And I was like, absolutely not. My college roommate gave that to me. No way, no how. Oh, who I haven't seen in a while? Let me, Karen. Let me just tag Karen. I wonder what's up with Karen. It was a big message she got like a week ago. Um, it's taking a lot of my time, and I'm feeling that. Yeah. Alika, they want to give you a message too. I really connect with the neutral feeling. Okay, Spirit, what do you got any more for this topic? It's taking a lot of my time, and I'm feeling that. I really connect with the neutral feeling. We're going to comment on the neutral feeling. The neutral feeling, if you look at that emotional guidance list, the emotions 1 through 22, that neutral feeling is contentment. Like, okay, that did not pan out the way I thought it would have, the way I thought it could have, or my life isn't quite where I thought I'd like it to be right now. Of course, there's sadness and disappointment there. My emotions are not me, they're passing, fleeting feelings. I'm glad I allowed myself to feel them, because then you at least know that you're discontent and you want to be content. And now you can move towards content. All right, fine, universe. At this age that I'm at, with these life circumstances that I'm at, with this kind of money that I'm making, show me how I can get to content. Show me how I can get to enjoyment. What are some new actions I could take that would bring me happiness and delight? I appreciate the newfound umph in life to get out and try something new. Show me what else I can do. I want that energy that Kelly was talking about in Quantum Leap, where you're waking up with a little bit of eagerness and enthusiasm for the day. I don't know what that life would look like, but I know I'd like to feel that. So we want to remind all of you about manifesting. Manifesting isn't necessarily about getting a specific thing that you want. Of course, that can happen, but it's more about, here's how I want to feel. Here's what I think I want. And in the having of that, here's how I think I will feel. And then sink into those feeling states and hold them for a minute at least 30 seconds, and then watch your life unfold as those feeling states come in more and more and more. Because I need it to work at this job. I need it to work with this person because if this person came around, I would feel blah, 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 blah. That puts pressure on that person, puts pressure on that job. And if that person knows they can never do that, it's just going to be a tailspin. And not only that, you're clutching and going, this is the only place I can get it from. Whereas instead, if you would let go of that, detach, get neutral. I'm really sad it hasn't worked out the way I thought I would have liked it to have by now. No matter what, if this person, if this job did what I thought they would like, here's how I'd feel. When you sink into those emotional states, then that's when the universe does step two, because that's step one. Step two, the universe, we align stuff. And if that person has that potential, we'll give them their epiphanies. We'll give them the random conversations with someone other than you to help them awaken and open up and to act and behave differently. Or we'll arrange that you get the new person and you stay in step three, which is receive. You receive your next step. And we do guarantee you guys that when you're kissing faces with the new person, you won't be thinking back on the old person. In fact, it will be more of a, I can't believe I stayed in that as long as I did. Step four, you get so good at understanding that manifesting is about the emotional state, that life feels like ask, receive, and you just know you're feeling good without needing any specific thing to happen. Step five, that's when you experience vibrational contrast. And how do you navigate it so that you don't stay there forever and don't pinch yourself off? But you can identify the clarity that you learned and then get back into step three and receive. And it looks like they want to hear a little bit more from Min and Alika. They keep pointing your name out, Alika. 1111, thanks for writing that. I like this topic so I can reflect on it today. So helpful, good. I definitely want to get another few house notes ASAP. That is definitely understandable, Concha. Man, Spirit has really been calling me out lately. Yeah. I can definitely relate. Oh, they're saying don't talk. They're saying let them ask questions and make comments and just let them read for you guys. Well, you said you had like 2 more people coming to look. How'd that go, Concha? Man, I hope sometimes with Facebook, I don't like see comments. So I just really hope that there's not people watching commenting because I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, it says Joy commented, but I don't see the comment. Joy, can you pop over on Facebook? Are you still there? Yeah, I can definitely understand. I've been wondering how you've been, Joy, if you're still on there. Let me see if I can see the comments in a different way. That's so weird. I don't see Joy's comments at all, but when I look at my Facebook notifications, it says Joy commented on your live. Oh, that was 21 hours ago. Oh, so that's not today. So I'm not missing anyone. Okay. All right, let's go back to YouTube. Um, yeah, I can definitely understand. I've kind of been hoping my partner runs into a random psychic that tells them some stuff to open their eyes. I was questioning the effectiveness of my therapy. This really helps affirm that I'm on the right path and helps explain why I've been feeling so much better since my last session. Oh, good. Wow. That's interesting. I love how they're talking about relationships and it's helping with that. I love the way spirit works. People always hear what they need to hear. Yeah, I have a girl coming Friday, a good fit, and I have a few others I'm talking to. You're making good progress who are aligned and have the right mindset, communication, and energy that seem right for the house. All right. All right. That's awesome. Um, okay, so I've kind of been hoping my partner runs into a random psychic that tells them some stuff to open their eyes. Lakesview, even that is you. They need to learn this. They need to learn that. They need to call me. They need to open their eyes. No, 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 no. Relax, detach, let go. Our whole message today is about if my partner's eyes were opened, I think that this is what our relationship would be like. If his eyes were open, here's the action I think he would be taking towards me. If my partner's eyes were opened, here's what I think our relationship would be like. If my partner's eyes were opened, here's how I think I would feel in the relationship. Journal on that. And that is where your focus should be. You hoping for him to run into a psychic, run into a good conversation. That's you trying to do step 2. That's you trying to do the universe's job. No wonder why you're tired. You can't do the universe's job. We align them with the random psychic, the random conversation, or we align the new person to come in to sweep you off your feet. Is it getting a little bit more clear about where your focus should be? I'm ready to feel cherished in a relationship. I'm ready to feel adored. I'm ready to feel like my back is gotten. I'm ready to feel confident in my relationship. I'm ready to feel reassured. I'm ready to just feel like a relax in my body, like a breath of fresh air, like a sigh of relief. And then and that confidence of that he and I have got it. Not, well, once he gets his degree, once he gets settled at work, then we've got it. Noah, I'm ready to be in a relationship with a man where I just feel like we've got it. We're a good team. And they're asking, do you see? Yeah, I'm definitely tired. Hey, Latoya. Woohoo. Welcome to the show. Like and subscribe. Yeah, Latoya, a lot of this also tends to be synchronistic. So if I'm reading for someone else, it will help. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So feeling hopeful and just working through my worries and doubts as much as I can. So this is where I think for yours, Concha, it's not about necessarily working through the fears and the doubts. It's about an utter embracing. Of course, I feel fearful. And this is that, that third person point of view. This is how you can allow yourself to feel your human level emotions, but not get wound up in them and not allow them to affect your point of attraction. You just detach, let go, and go, of course I feel scared. Of course I feel scared. I took on a big financial leap. And there was a part of me that was really hoping to get people in right away. Okay, but I get it. I was also manifesting being in the house alone for a while. I wanted to adjust to it, acclimate it, get its energy right. So, okay, I get why it's taking a little bit of time. And they're asking, do you remember you did manifest that? For you, it was more important to make sure the energy was right and aligned, and you kind of got your little energetic blueprint in the house first before other people moved in. That one interview with that guy who was, we need to have weekly house meetings, like that impacted you a little bit more than you thought it did. So it's relax the muscles in your body, let his energy go back to him. No, this is my house, and in this house, we're just going to have a good flow. We're just going to have a general good communication. And it's just about Of course I feel scared. There's not a worry or a doubt, but it's a, of course I feel scared. This is a big financial leap and I want to keep my fatty ass bank account. Um, so of course I feel scared and it's okay to feel this way. I understand I feel this way. And at the same time, I'm also glad that I'm taking this time to make sure my house is right. And I'm also really glad that Spirit has given me a first really good roommate. This is a really good gentle introduction into living here. And I'm also really glad that I'm starting to get inspired ideas for how to monetize the business from like a yoga standpoint. So of course I want a roommate. Spirit, of course I want roommates. Let's definitely bring another one in, universe. I'm ready for another one. I liked the first one, so give us the third one where it's a good vibe between all of us. And as you're bringing that third person in, I'm definitely ready for my inspired idea for either a workshop or a private client to have at my house. I am definitely 100% ready to be running like yoga in this house and making money that way. Okay, I was trying to use emotional scale and point out a specific emotion, but yes, I do freaking love the guy in here. He is awesome. Yeah, so it's just I really appreciate my first new roommate. It's not about forcing the high vibe on every single thought on the topic. It's about focusing on the ones that are high vibe. I appreciate the guy who's in there. He's so sweet. He's so kind. He's so gentle. He's so calm. I like that he shared his cereal. I like this. That felt so good. So gosh, all of this like good appreciation I'm sharing for him and that I enjoy sharing my space with him. It really helps me feel reassured that the next person who's going to come in is not only am I going to feel the same way, it's also going to be like, yeah, this was the best third person ever. And Concha, it's definitely, we would encourage you to just bask on what you appreciate about him, what you appreciate about the time you took to set the energy right. Third one, what you appreciate about the house so far. And that includes the shorter commute to work. And then go, all right, universe, well, you're bringing in the perfect second roommate for me. I'm ready to monetize this in yoga. When I'm making money from yoga in this house, that's going to feel so good. I'm going to feel so proud of myself. I'm going to feel so proud of myself for taking that leap. I'm going to feel so good about myself. I'm going to feel like a professional. I'm going to feel like all those years that I studied yoga was well worth it. When people are like, oh, Concha, just come into this house and doing yoga here. It's like going to a spa. It's so good. That's going to feel so good when I'm doing that. Put your focus there on the yoga because that's something you could take action on now as the other just unfolds in a natural time. And that will get you into a good synchronistic flow. Okay, and they do want to go to Latoya now. Latoya, are you still here? Thank you so much. That's very helpful. Good. I'm glad that's helpful, guys. Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I am going to have to end today's show at 11:30, guys. But okay, Latoya, are you still here? I think I need to take some vitamins. You might. Latoya, are you still here? Yeah, I guess she's not here. I don't know. What happened to Antoinette? Is Antoinette here? I love you, Concha. If anyone joins Quantum Leap, just ignore the dates that are in the copy. Know that you'll get a full 2 months in a group mastermind with me from the date that you sign up. It'll be a full 2 months. And the second link Concha just dropped, thanks Concha, is if you'd like a personal reading. I'm definitely available for personal readings right now. But okay, who's live? We got 3 minutes left. Who wants another little mini read? And if no one new types in a question, Legs View, Min, Concha, feel free to stack on yours. God, private sessions are really good. TikTok paid you $13 this morning? That's cool, just as part of the, like, creators fund? Bye, Min, have a good day. That's cool. Just for, like, general creating content or what? Yeah, congrats, Lakesview. That's awesome. How can I channel more clearly for my clients? By being who you really are and embracing who you really are. I accept who I am. I accept that I bring in unseen messages from the unseen for people. I embrace that and I like doing it. And I'm ready to go bigger and bolder with it. I'm ready to embrace it and enjoy it and go bigger and bolder with it. I'm ready to hear spirit more clearly, maybe even allow them to speak through me. I'm ready to be a bigger, better, bolder, badder channel. I'd like to step into my next evolution of my gift, of my skill. I'd like to be guided on that path. And from there, Lakesview, there is going to be a little bit of a journey for you to get there. So, this is where we would rather see you in some sort of mastermind group program with us, not just a one-off session, Alika, but spending a couple months with us so that we can guide you more on this. If you're not going to go that path, just know it's going to be kind of a synchronistic little flow of a path of you're going to be guided to a blog post that will talk about cord cutting. And then you'll have like a deep vision of cutting cords with people. And then you'll have to adjust to living your life without that person's energy in your energy. And then you'll be guided to your next little path of like maybe meditating with Kuan Yin. And then you'll be meditating with her, getting some opening and epiphanies in your heart chakra. And then you'll have to adjust to living at that more loving state. And then you'll be guided somewhere else. And they're asking, do you understand? I'm all right, Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and end you guys. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end Instagram as well. We're going. You have enough people to go live, Alika. I am so jealous. I've been wanting to go live on TikTok. I don't have enough followers there yet. Ah, oh, Alika, you are living my dream. Congrats though, dude. That is awesome for going live. People send gifts which equate to money. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Concha, like on YouTube, people can like send super chats, but on TikTok, you like buy emojis you can send the person going live, like little hearts, little roses, and each one is a certain dollar amount. That Alika, feel proud. You used to be afraid of even going live, girl. Good job. Like this, good job. Like feel proud of yourself. I always feel connected to Kuan Yin. Wow. Oh, dude, I have a deck by her. Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairfield. Let me see if I can get you the link for that. You have over 6,000 followers. Oh my God, share mine or something. Help me get followers on there. I don't know why my TikTok is just growing so slow. Oh, you always feel connected to Kuan Yin. Oh, that's dope. I thought, okay, I'm like the human embodiment of her. Your energy does feel really soft, loving, and peaceful. There's one lower vibe in there that you just haven't allowed yourself to tap in and feel it yet. And that's okay. Dude, good job, Alika. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Great high vibe morning today. Love you guys lots. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And gosh, just congrats, Alika. High five. Like, good job, dude. Good job. All right, bye, guys.